Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just here today to just show you my journals and calendars and diaries and stuff that I'm going to be using this year. Thought I'd better do this before January runs out. But I've been struggling with trying to get the right sort of angle to show you the things at the best possible way. Still finding it really difficult to actually get this blooming phone angle right. Doesn't seem to matter what I do, everything seems to be in super close up and I don't seem to be able to sort that out and just get a bit of a wider angle. So I'm not quite sure how to manage that, but I'm still going to do some investigating and see what I can find out. So the first thing I'm going to be using is the seasons and cycles calendar. And this is by AstroCow, and it's a 2020 moon calendar, which has all the information that you want if you're looking at doing things to do with the moon, phases of the moon, and then it just has, an illustration for each month. Really beautiful, and each month has the course of the moon and all of that information down there. So that is my moon phase calendar. I won't show you too much more of that because it's kind of I don't know, just feel like I can't show you it properly because of the distance from the camera, so it's not going to show you very much. But I hope that flip through just gave you a little quick idea of what it's like. So that's that. Then I have, as usual, I think I did a review of this. Let's just move that camera up a little bit. They might be able to see better. I did a review of this last year. And I have this calendar every year. So it's the Astro Moon Diary for 2020. It's got all of your kind of contents information. It gives you a little bit of information about the calendar, the diary. Gives you all information on the phase of the moon, same as the calendar did. Each month it gives you all the eclipses, all the cycles in the month, all the astrology, the night sky, what you can see. Tells you all about the winter solstice. That's where it starts, and then we talk about Capricorn and moving forward. So then it gives you information, all the usual stuff that you would have for a diary. Okay, so I'll just pick one just to show you that I haven't written in already. It gives you a section here for writing down your new moon wishes. And it also gives you all sorts of really useful information. I love this calendar, really, really fabulous. It gives you all of the information that you could possibly want if you're into the moon and a little bit of astrology. So that's the moon diary. I've also got a moonology diary that I'm trying this year. I did try it last year and I didn't really like it, but it's changed quite a bit this year. There's some more information and it's more substantial. Last year it was, I don't know, I just didn't find it particularly user-friendly last year. But I'm going to give it a go again. So this is, it's all about different astrologies, quite a lot of astrology in here. So that's going to be good for me because I'm trying to learn a little bit of astrology. Gives you all the different full moon times. Really, really good information by the look of it. You can write down all your new moon wishes and intentions, questions to ask at the new moon. All about each month, tell you where the new moon is in Aries in March, for instance. Full moon information. There's a thing there about just quickly flipping through it. Full moon forgiveness list. Things to release at the full moon. So it looks like there's a load more useful information in here than there was last year. Last year it was more in the format of like a paperback book. It's still like a paperback book, but this is a much nicer covering. And I know that doesn't make a lot of difference to actually what's inside. but it's good. It's got a nicer feel to it. I think it'll be more usable. Seems to have a lot more information to be that you can use. It's going to be similar to the AstroCal one, but I wanted to get both and try both of them and see which one I like best. Might keep one in the bedroom, one in the living room, make it easier to fill in. Because as an Aries, you see, I'm a good starter. I start things off quite well. I'm a bit rubbish at filling them out and keeping it going. That's why I have problems with journals, because I start with all these good intentions, and then if it's, I don't know, I get bored with it, I suppose. I move on to the next challenge very quickly, like most Aries people do. So that's my failing, not the failing of the item. But yeah, so that's the Moonology one. That's by Yasmin Boland, and so yeah, I'm going to give that a go and see what I think about that one. It's going to be similar, definitely. It is definitely going to be quite similar to the AstroCal one, but I think it might be quite fun. To have both and see what they compare them both. I did it last year. I compared them both last year, and I much preferred the AstroCal one. But I thought I'd give the Moonology one a second go, because in other reviews that I've seen of it online, they've said that they've changed quite a bit, and it does look much more substantial this time. It does look like there's more to it, so that's good. I'm going to give that a go. The other thing I've got that I used last year for, I'm going to be honest, some of last year, I did my usual Aries thing. I was really good about it to start with, and then I kind of didn't really keep it up. Is the 2020 Biddy Tarot Planner. Biddy Tarot Planner. I liked this when I got it last year. The actual planner last year was much bigger than this. It was much thicker. So I don't know whether she's kind of pared it down a little bit so that it's not quite so bulky. Seems to have quite a lot of the same information in it, but I think there's less space to write your stuff. But that might be quite good for me, because when it's big and it can be a bit daunting, I like to just be quite snappy and get things written down quite quick, rather than journaling. That tends to be my preference, and I think this might work better. So in this, you have kind of all of this sort of all of this stuff. You probably won't be able to see this very well, but it basically gives you a 2019 reflection. Talks about the card for the year, which is the Emperor, because we're in number 4 year. It talks about a New Year's ritual, a New Year's spread, and then it gives you different spreads, different things to focus on for each month of the year. So, we've got all of the 2019 reviews, which I've done there, things to write and insights for January, all things to put down about your full moon reading, January the 10th, new moon reading, which is coming up January the 24th, and then it gives you a daily card, so you can write down your daily cards if you so wish. I'm kind of just doing weekly ones at the moment. I do a daily card, but whether I'll actually remember to jot down my daily card, debatable, probably not. But life moves quick in the Aries world, so sometimes you don't have time for all of that, but there's quite a lot of good stuff in here. Sorry, it is really close up. I'm so sorry. It's not a brilliant angle. So yeah, you do get a lot of information and sort of activities and stuff to do and spreads that you can use. So it is nice. I did enjoy it. When I was using it last year, I did enjoy using it, but I kind of lost my way a little bit last year with the whole journaling thing. I had some quite difficult health stuff going on, and that kind of took over my life for a little while. And it meant that it probably would have been really good for me to journal at that time, because it would have been useful and helpful. But it just didn't happen. So that's where I was last year. I got halfway through and didn't really finish it off. Didn't finish the job. So this year, I thought I'd start again, have another go. So that's my things that I'm going to be using. My diaries, my calendar, and my journal. All of them I think I got. This one I think I bought through Biddy Tarot Direct. But everything else I think I got on Amazon or eBay. They're freely available. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they're still available. I hope they haven't sold out. But I just thought I would share them with you so that you can have a look and see if there's anything you fancy there. If it's a bit too late for this year, maybe make a note of them for next year. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.